How you doing, guys? I'm Adam, Leeds Fest final day, and I've got Koyo with me today. How are we doing, guys?
Yeah, good, good. How we doing?
All good, mate? Yeah.
Pretty good. All good.
We're having a good day. We're having a
We're
good
all
day.
good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys are local to Leeds, so it's just like a local festival to you guys.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
it like playing? Like, do you feel like there's pressure on you guys when you go out and play at a festival like this?
Yeah. It's kind of like being back home again because we used to play in the circuit around here quite a bit now. It's a very welcoming vibe. We played Reading yesterday as well, and that was good times as well. But there's no pressure. It's just get on the horse
Nice and
do it.
easy, yeah, nice one. So, what are your thoughts on the festival so far? Have you had I assume you've not really had much chance to look about at the minute, but
No, yeah, we're hoping to go out and see At the Drive-In later, and
Definitely.
of course, we'll go see Eminem. And no, yeah, it's great, man. It's really good. Like,
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's really nice. Yeah, it's nice to see people come out and listen to us like so early in the morning. Yeah.
We had a decent crowd, and Tom Mission, Law Kana are playing as well. Flume's playing later on. Yeah, it's good.
it's all right, man.
It's gonna be a good day.
So, like, anyone that's not heard of you guys before, how would you kind of like sell your sound to potential new listeners? How would you describe yourselves, your stage setup, and how you perform?
it's pretty noisy from start to finish. Like just a bit of a spectacle from, it's just kind of constant barrage of sound from beginning to end.
There's a lot of like a lot of kind of like post-rock vibes, a lot of more like traditional kind of rock vibes, a lot of like shoegaze, all kind of sort of fused together with like a kind of progressive way of doing things. Long tracks, we don't really like putting breaks in our set. We usually just like sort of setting the vibe from the beginning to the end, and then we just play all the way through. And yeah, it's cool. Well,
Awesome.
I think it's cool.
Somebody has to. I want to talk about you guys' music plans. You've got a self-titled album due out September 15th, is it? What can we expect from that one?
Shit, it's me.
Pure skills.
There's a lot of different colours in the album. It's a bit of a journey. So we've put like 3 songs out, and I think we've had really good reception from all 3. But I think people are sort of thrown off a little bit because they're like, this song's. I think you've got to hear the whole album to kind of understand like why those songs actually like work together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, cool.
Same with the live set as well. It's just like a bit of a journey from start to finish.
More of a story than
Yeah.
a set block of different tracks.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that, I mean, obviously, if you're saying everything's like a bit of a separate track, is there anything that you want to experiment with that you've seen other bands doing, or like sounds that you want to try and throw together in your set or in the live?
More shoegaze. Since this guy joined, it's been a big passion for the louder sounds, which we really has definitely like progressed as a better band on.
Filled a bit of a void that we didn't realise was actually there.
Yeah.
But like, just a lot of noise.
No, I don't actually play on the album. I joined like a year ago. When I joined, there was like the album already recorded, ready to go, and then so I kind of helped them kind of sculpt the live set, and with that like came a lot of like really noisy kind of like meanderings and like. So I think we're going to go down there a bit on the next one. Maybe do something a bit more rawer. I think maybe I'm throwing this out there to you now. Maybe something sort of semi-live recorded as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many ideas.
Live session earlier this week at Rack Studio in London,
Awesome.
and it was completely live, and it was really nice to hear it back because it's kind of the first time we've felt like we've actually captured the true sound of what we actually are now, and it's very raw, but in a good way.
Brilliant. So,
Love that.
I'll talk about your touring plans. You've announced an October tour, which is interesting because they're all free shows. So, like, what was the thought behind that? Is it just to try and get people out, or is it literally just the way it fell, or?
Massively that as well. We've got like Strange Place booking agent that are helping us out, and they did our Rack Studio showcase, and they're paying for the tour. Well, that's
Awesome.
They just got a bit of a strategy for us, and they just want to try and you know, like we want to give people like a free show so that, you know, people will actually come, which is always a plus.
Because and because we're from like kind of quite far up north, coming down south, playing like Brighton and places like that, you need to get as much pull as possible.
Yeah.
So like if it means, you know, free show, fine, it's all good. You know, it's
at this stage, you know, we just want to get a name out
That's
there.
it, get in there, get out and get building.
Exactly.
Even if we don't end up getting paid, you know, we
That's
just
it,
wanna,
man. That's
like,
the right attitude to take on it, I think. So, I mean, going to touring and playing festivals, what would you say is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you at a tour or festival?
Probably today. Today.
You had a mare. Ooh.
Yeah, so I forgot my guitar, and
That takes some
I
effort.
took it out of the van last night because I didn't want to leave it in the van, and you know the condensation and all that. And then this guy's done it as well. So so I had like 5 minutes. It was proper Spinal Tap moment. 5 minutes before we went on stage, our tour manager just ran up, literally passed it to me, and that was it. And then I broke a string on the second song.
Oh. So maybe you didn't even need to go and actually get your guitar. Maybe you should have used a spare one.
Exactly. So.
We'll learn next time. It's fine. It's all good.
It's pretty embarrassing.
So, what advice would you give to smaller bands that maybe want to get to where you guys are at the minute? You know, you're playing festivals, you're going out on tours, you're doing your own thing. Like, how would you advise them to get out there and be doing things like that?
I mean, we're still pretty small, so
That's
we're
what I mean.
learning
You're still at
stuff
small,
all the
but
time.
you're coming up, so
We're like, yeah, and practice a lot. You won't be able to do shit unless you practice.
and don't forget your guitar.
Literally just keep
Your
going
guitar
because-
on you at all times.
Yeah.
If you believe in what you're doing, then
And don't listen to anyone else. Don't follow the fucking, you know, the flavour of the week nonsense. If you got an idea and you believe in it, just go with it. Yeah, and just practice, rehearse like twice, 3 times a week if you can, because it pays off.
If you get good enough for what you think is good, then people will eventually think it's good as well, hopefully.
Having that connection as well with everyone that you're playing with in the room, you know, sort of on a personal level as well.
And be friendly as well. Be as friendly as possible. Don't
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. If people want to speak to you after shows, give them all the time. Yeah, I'm a Koyo, so what? Yeah, no, be friendly to everyone. That's the crux. Yeah.
Nice one. So, finally, you got any final messages for anybody watching back at home?
Yeah.
Album's out 15th September. September.
September.
Ooh. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you check it out, thank you.
Yeah, catch us at a show near
It's
you
free.
somewhere.
Nice one. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of the festival.